The URI versus URL. Unraveling the acronyms. What is a URI? A Uniform Resource Identifier, the URI, is a string of characters that identifies web resources. It can represent either a name, a location, or both. Within the realm of the URIs, we encounter two distinct types. Uniform Resource Names, URNs. These provide persistent and location-independent identifiers. A URN aims to identify a resource permanently, even if its data is moved elsewhere. For instance, URNs BN4005999832 identifies a book using its ISBN number. Uniform Resource Locators, URLs, on the other hand, focus solely on providing a resource's location. They identify web addresses, allowing users to access specific resources. For example, Hostinger.com is a URL pointing to a website. Key differences between the URI and URL. Definition. The URI, a superset encompassing both URNs and URLs. URL, a subset of URIs, specifically dealing with resource locations. 2. Components. URI contains components like scheme, authority, path, and query. URL shares similar components with URIs, but its authority typically consists of a domain name and port. 3. Examples. A URI example, ISBN 0-476-35557-557-4. A URL example, Hostinger's website. 4. Usage. URI, commonly used in XML, tag library files, and other contexts like JSTL and XSTL. URL, primarily for searching web pages on the internet. 5. Scheme. URI scheme can be a protocol, e.g., HTTP, file or data. URL scheme specifically refers to a protocol, e.g., HTTP or HTTPS. Why does it matter? Understanding the distinction between the URIs and URLs is crucial for developers. Resource identification. The URIs allow precise identification of resources, aiding in REST API design and web development. APIs and servers. When accessing APIs hosted on different servers, knowing whether you're dealing with a URI or a URL ensures proper communication. Best practices. Adhering to the correct terminology promotes clarity and consistency in code and documentation. Can we ignore the difference? While some interchange URIs and URLs, it's essential to recognize their nuances. Ignoring the difference might lead to confusion, especially when designing APIs or handling resource paths. Therefore, as developers, let's embrace the distinction and wield it wisely. Remember, all URIs encompass both names and locations, while URLs focus solely on resource locations. So next time you encounter these acronyms, you'll be well equipped to navigate the web development landscape.